Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Yo, 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 yo! What's going on, crypto fam? Who we got in here? We got Felipe Alpi. Let's go, man. Let's go. We got DJ Taylor, man, and DJ Flexa in this bitch, right on top of each other, man. And what are the chances of that? All right, some of you guys asked for a particular song here, so we're gonna play. Some of you guys were asking for the Bob Rap song. So, you know, we'll do a quick opening to the Bob Rap song, man. It's the weekly close. Let's get it. Let's talk some charts. Let's have a little fun. And Bitcoin with a little volatile Sunday today. You had pumps, you had dumps. Overall, a pretty green day today, though. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Some of you guys wanted this song, though. So let's get it. Hold on. Let's go.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. And yo, the mirror don't lie. And yo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. And yo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes.
Yo, what's going on, fellas? What's going on?
I need a theme song.
What's going on, fellas? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We got the weekly close today, baby. Weekly close, weekly close, weekly close.
I believed in me when nobody did. This ain't no freestyle, just some facts.
The filters don't lie.
Come on,
he said the filters don't lie. He said the filters don't lie. What's going on, fellas? Who we got in here? Patish said 114K. Patish, we've been waiting for a while, man, for that 14K, man. What's going on, Aaron? Orlando. What's going on? I haven't seen Orlando in quite a bit. What's going on? Maybe you've been here, man. I haven't seen you in the chat, though. DJ, what's going on, dude? Matt Cohn. What's going on, Matt Cohn? I'm seeing some faces I haven't seen in the chat for a while. Maybe it's because I didn't see it. Mike, why was Jabba killed off? Wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault, man. We've already said this. Wayne said, I wish the mirror would lie. Wayne, come on. I bet you're a beautiful person, my man. You have to be a beautiful person, bro. Anyways, let's jump out of the charts because Bitcoin with a very, very interesting day today, man. Now, be careful right here, guys. I want to say be very, very careful right here at 23,530. I know everyone's probably like, shit, man, Bitcoin's bouncing. Am I going to miss that big move to the upside? Be very careful, right? And I'll explain to you why right now as we jump on into the charts. But first, man, it's Sunday, bro. It's Sunday. Sunday's a great day. You know why Sunday's a great day? Because you know there's a new week. You know there's a new week, right? Last week ended pretty bearishly, right? There was FUD everywhere, right? There was FUD everywhere. You got all the inflation guys coming back. Jonathan, inflation's going back up. All right, that was a nice bull market. It lasted like 2 months. I hope you bulls had fun. We're going back down to reality now. Reality's about to set in for you bulls. 14K is imminent. It's going to happen in 2 weeks. All right, I'm calling it right now. 2 weeks, 14K. Get over it. It was a nice bull market. If you missed it, well, sucks to suck. All right, I got to take a shit, just like the market right now. Shout out to Mike. No, but you're hearing inflation coming back up. You're hearing a lot of negativity back in the market, right? Stock market dumped, DXY pumping, Bitcoin taking a little bit of tumble at the end of last week. So it's nice to start a new week and kind of start fresh and see what we're looking at. Interactive said, smack the likes, smack up those freaking likes, guys. Let's hit 500 likes on today's stream. Let's freaking get it. We can easily do it, man. Weekly close is one of the best streams. Why? Because we're going to talk some longer term charts today too. We're going to look at some shorter term charts and whatnot, but some longer term charts. All right. So what did we say on Friday? And I was posting this in Discord too, guys. If you haven't joined the Discord, go to the Discord. I posted what I generally thought was going to happen this weekend. And so far, so good, right? So we came back down, right? Bitcoin dumped. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know,
everybody panic. We're going to zero.
I was bullish at the highs, but now I'm bearish at the lows. What does Bitcoin do? All it does is from the swing low to the swing high, comes back down, taps the golden pocket, gets a bounce back up. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go.
Strap
right?
up. We're going to the
Some
moon.
altcoins did well, but it's really this Bitcoin is, it is definitely leading the charge. I think that's pretty clear. Bitcoin's leading the charge here. But here's the issue we got, guys. Here's the issue. I usually when you see this kind of bounce, I like to see the W formation, right? And that's why I stress a little caution right here because we did the exact same thing that we did last time, right? So when we had this low, right? And we got this big pump back up to about 24,000. And then we got that dump back down. Where did we retrace to? Well, we retraced to the golden pocket, the same as last time, right? The golden pocket, same thing, but we formed that W formation, right? We formed the low, the rise, the low, and then we got the rise, right? And we got some bullish divergence with lower lows and higher lows. And that's what caused Bitcoin to really get that massive, big, just giant pickle to the upside. Right? We all want that giant pickle. I want the giant pickle, man. I'm sick of the red pickles already. We only had one red weekly pickle. I'm already sick of it, man. Right? So right here, like, do we see the point where Bitcoin comes back down, right? Taps these lows again, creates that bullish divergence, the same thing as last time, right? And then tries to come up here again. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it right now, right? As we did come up and tap the 30 and 50 EMAs, we tapped this upward sloping trend line that was previously support, and it was this horizontal trend line which was support, right? And we're clearly getting rejected right there. So that's what I'm kind of looking at, right? In the short term is actually a retrace back down. I know that's not fun. I know that's not like, oh man, we want to go to the moon today. Today we want to go to the moon. But that's kind of how I'm looking at it right now. Let's see. Peter Storm said, put your strap on. We're going to the freaking moon. Put your strap on, man. Put your strap on. Why is that a thing? Strap on. Oh, because it's the astronaut going to the moon. I was always like, dude, why is it a thing that they say strap on or strap up or going to the moon? It's because when they go to the moon, they take the straps, they buckle themselves in. Right, they buckle themselves in, and then they go to the freaking moon. They don't just sit in the chair and go to the moon, right? Let's see, John, what's going on, dude? He said, "What up, Jordan?" Teju said, "If it's so predictable, why do market makers always create the W formation?" Exactly, they always do. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for right now. It's like we got a nice move up, but do you see a bigger retrace? Back down to the lows again before coming back up again. That's kind of where I'm going with it. Now, the moon boy in me just wants to pump, right? But you got to separate the moon boy and the realistic scenario, right? To be quite frankly, man, I'm ready to fight today. Right? But it looks like the short-term charts kind of want to come down here a little bit as we're forming a little bit of M formation at the highs. Looking a little dumpy on the 15-minute time frame. So we shall see. But I think in the meantime, my friends, going into tomorrow, guys, this week is huge for Bitcoin, huge for stock market, huge for the DXY. Guys, I think we need a little fight. And this is not necessarily for tonight, but for the whole week, man. All right? Let's set the energy up for the whole damn freaking week. I need all my Vikings up in this bitch. Right? We need to fight for Bitcoin this week, man. It's a big ass week for Bitcoin, dude. Vikings! Don't be shy. Come in the chat and spam the swords and shields. This is no week to be shy. We need all our bulls. The bears are trying hard to push us back down into a bear market. But we will not allow it. We will not allow it. Come on! Throw the shields! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Give me those swords and shields, man. Give me those swords and shields. Let's go, let's go. Come on, give me that energy, guys. Come on. Let's go. Get me hyped. Get me freaking hyped. DJ said God candle in March. Oh, yeah, we actually have the monthly close in 2 days because February always throws me off. It's like the 26th, but the month is over in 2 days. It's very, very weird. But yeah, that's kind of looking short-term time frame, guys. But I will say, some of these bigger term time frames, like if we go to the 12-hour time frame, guys, the 12-hour looks sexy. Oh my God, I want to do some dirty, dirty shit to the 12-hour. I'm looking at this 12-hour chart, bro. I'm looking at this 12-hour chart right now, guys. And I'm seeing some sexy shit. I'm seeing some sexy shit. Well, I mean, like the obvious shit, right? We obviously know we bounced off the 618. We obviously know we're just kind of continuing the higher low, right? And higher high structure, right? The structure really hasn't changed. But it's not even that. To me, I look at some of these indicators down here, right? And we were waiting for some of these to reset, right? At the highs, we were sort of said, okay, we had bearish divergence. A lot of these indicators were printing red dots, were topped out, everything like that. But this little move that we've had down has now reset. So if you look at the 12-hour time frame, you're printing the 12-hour green dot right now on this candle that we just opened right now. And the stock RSI is now pointing to the upside on the 12-hour time frame that's also bottomed out. Last time we did that, I mean, we were kind of floating around, but we were down here, right? And we were that's when we were at the 618. You had both the same thing. You printed the 12-hour green dot right here. But then you had that second leg down on the W formation. That's what I'm watching right now. This Bitcoin, okay, you print the 12-hour green dot right here. Cool. But then you pull back again, make a double bottom, and then come back up. So that's the scenario I'm looking at right now, right? Like this, doot. And then the 12-hour also bottomed out, looking to come back up. The 12-hour looks pretty freaking sexy, man. I like it. Honestly, I'm looking at it and I'm feeling kind of hot. I'm feeling kind of hot right now, looking at that 12-hour time frame, guys. I am. Where is it? Where is it? Oh no, this is not it. I need some of this. It's kind of like Bob looking at Wendy.
Wow, look at Wendy on around the blockchain. Holy shit. Holy. All the chicks dig me, but not Wendy. She knows so much about crypto.
All right. Let me take this off. No, but in all seriousness, man, that 12-hour looks pretty damn sexy. I'm not gonna lie. Looks pretty damn sexy. Let me take this off. No, in all seriousness. But no, in all seriousness, guys, 12-hour looks pretty damn sexy. The daily, which was looking pretty shady, is actually, guys, if the daily can close okay tomorrow as well, the daily actually is going to cross back to the upside as long as we don't look like a massive pooparoo tomorrow, like a big pooparoo. If we stay in this general range, the daily should be crossing back over to the upside too. And within the next day or two, you should be posting that daily green dot too. Last time we did that, obviously we got this big shoot up to the upside just like this. So a lot of these higher time frames that were looking a little bit shady have now reset, which is really, really nice. And now if Bitcoin wants to come back up, you do have the room to make that next push to the upside if obviously all the stars align. We'll talk about all the stars in a little bit, but like I said, these bigger term time frames, like the 8-hour shooting to the pointing to the upside, green dot, 6-hour, right, pointing to the upside, green dot. I mean, a lot of the higher term time frames look pretty good right now. So, but once again, like, would I FOMO right here? Would I FOMO right here? No. I mean, usually these bigger term time frames, you're going to see one leg down, right? You come up, okay? You fail the first time, you come back down, right? And then you come back up again. You make this like big old boobies. You see those big old boobies? I don't know, big old boobies. I don't know. Jason Casper says the big old ass. Kind of like you can call it the big old ass too. You can call it whatever you want to call it. Boobies, ass, freaking, I don't know what else you can call this, but I don't know. If you're not into that, you can call it two knees. I don't know if you want to keep it PG, right? But you make that double old little butt, all right? Little boob, little knees, and then you come back up to the upside. That's kind of what I'm looking for, right? But it doesn't change the bigger time frames, which I do like. But market is coming down, Miro. Cheers, man. Cheers. Cheers. Who we got with? Ryan said George is pumping BTC in the bathroom again. Is he? How does George pump BTC in the bathroom, my friend? All right. Let's see. Big butt. The big sacking. Yeah, you can call it a big ball sack too. You can call it a big ball sack. If you want to call it a big ball sack, you can certainly call it a big ball sack, man. All right. Anyways. Let's talk about the weekly close, because the weekly close was today, right? Everyone wants to talk about the weekly close because the weekly close is what's important, right? We all came here to get hyped for the weekly close, right? And honestly, guys, the price action this weekend was super, super tight, man. I mean, I was watching the price action, and it was like watching this guy trying to tighten his pants. You see how this guy's trying to tighten his pants? That was the price action this weekend, guys. Just no movement. No movement. Bitcoin couldn't break to the upside or downside. And then you obviously got that move up to the upside. But the weekly close, man. See, the weekly close, okay, you close the week red, all right? Pretty clear. You close the week red. Oh, my God, right? Let's all start panicking, right?
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
The week is red. The week is damn red. I mean, honestly, I think everyone at the end of last week was looking like this. Bro, we're done. We're done, man. We're done. Now, all of a sudden, right, I feel a little positive sentiment coming back in the chart after Friday was pretty miserable. So I think we went from it's over to I think Friday was it's so over, right? And now I think that we're back, right? We're so back yet. And that could be that second leg of the W pattern. But I think, this basically just roller coaster of emotions that people seem to go through over and over and over again. I think we're back. I think that's the sentiment now. I can see it in the chat. Friday was it's so over. It's over, guys. We're going back down. Now we're back. What else we got? And if you were trading this weekend, guys, and you were a little late to the shorts, right? You decided to go short. You were looking at the chart, right? Like Horse Guy. You were looking at the chart and going, well, Bitcoin looks very bearish this week. DXY pumped last week and S&P dumped. That means Bitcoin has to go down this weekend. I will short the exact low. Yes, I'm very bearish right now going into next week. I will short the low. What? Why is Bitcoin pumping? The matrix is attacking me. They're always coming after you. But this dude's a genius, man. This dude's a genius. The matrix is coming after you, man. Because you shorted the low. Let me tell you, you shorted the low and you got smacked. Right? Stupid. All right. Anyways. Weekly time frame. Let's just look at the weekly and see what we got going on, guys. So, I mean, a couple different things. Okay, we know we're still above the all-time high trend line, right? We got one touch, we got two touches, right? And we got three touches. Okay, we got that move up to the upside. Obviously, we know the 25,200. It was our resistance. We came back down, right? Well, we came back down and back tested it before that, but we're still above that all-time high trend line, right? And I'm basically looking at this as three levels. We stay above 21,700. There ain't anything to be like immediately like, right? There ain't any reason to be immediately panicking unless we break this previous low here at 21,700 and this previous high here from September. Then there's no reason to be like sometimes people get freaking out way too prematurely, man. Is there anything wrong with taking profits at the highs? No. But is there a reason to say this run is over because we had a little bit of a 5% dump? Come on, man. Let's be real. What happened last time you said that? And for me, you know, the same thing kind of remains. As long as Bitcoin stays above 18,418, I will remain long-term bullish. As long as Bitcoin stays above 18,814, right? Bitcoin could come all the way down here for me and still be long-term bullish as long as it makes a higher low than this low and preferably stays above these lows over here, right? Do I think that's necessarily going to happen that we come to 18,400? I don't think so. I could be wrong. I don't think so. But as long as we stay above there and we just kind of make the a low, a higher high, come down, make a higher low, come back up. It's what it is, what it is. This is all accumulation station in this range. It is what it is. That's the way I'm looking at it, right? So whatever Bitcoin does in the bigger term time frames, it's kind of irrelevant in my opinion, but it is what it is. Anderson said it's not the chart, it's the FUD. It's not the chart, it's the damn FUD, man. The FUD. The FUD is everywhere in crypto. You know what I'm saying? Soloway still says 9K. Could happen, man. Could happen. I mean, listen, some of those like super low targets, it's like, okay, it's easy to get clicks by saying Bitcoin's going to 8K or 9K, right? It's easy to get clicks by saying, oh, Bitcoin's going to go to 8K. Okay, what is going to cause Bitcoin to go to 8K, right? And that's always been my thinking. I'm not saying that's impossible, but it's easy. That's like me sitting up here and telling you guys, Bitcoin's going to go to 100K in 6 months, right? Right? That's the same. That's like, it's literally like me sitting here and saying Bitcoin's going to go to 100K in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, I think Bitcoin's going to go to 8K within the next couple months, guys. I don't know what's going to cause that. You know, maybe World War III, Binance going down, Coinbase going down, right? But yeah, man, 8K, you know, we're definitely going to see another 70% drop in Bitcoin in the next couple months, guys. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's impossible, but like that's another like 70% drop on Bitcoin. That's like me calling for 100K. It's pretty much the same percentages. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Let's see. I say 40K, 10K, 100K. The only thing that would bring Bitcoin down to 10K, in my opinion, is you got to see some crazy shit. Like you got to see a huge exchange go down. I'm talking Coinbase or Binance, or you got to see like a crazy event in the world, right? Like I'm talking World War III, I'm talking aliens coming. Like you got to see something huge. I can't predict that shit, but like that's the sort of thing you have to see, I think, for get Bitcoin to 8K. That's my opinion. Like it is what it is. It seemed like the world was ending and Bitcoin went to 16K. You know what I'm saying? And we were literally down there for a month. All right, anyways, let's see what we got. So I guess bigger term time frames still remain the same, guys. I mean, I still remain bullish on the bigger term time frames. It is what it is. I mean, same damn things, right? Market Cipher painting the green dot on the monthly. Whenever you've done that in the past, the bottom was in, right? On the monthly, on the MACD. Whenever you started rolling back over on the monthly, once again, the bottom was in, right, on all these. And stock RSI, whenever the monthly stock RSI started to point back up on the monthly, the bottom was already in. 2 week time frame, still the same thing, right? You guys remember back in the day, you guys remember back in like December, we were talking about this 2 week MACD flip, right? And we were saying, whenever Bitcoin's done that, right, in the history, when Bitcoin's gotten this 2 week MACD flip, okay, Bitcoin's gone on to have a significant rally, not a small one, a significant one. Ever since that happened, right, back here in January 2nd, you've had a pretty nice rally to the upside. And my point still remains, like, we can all start, the 1 hour time frame, it's dumping. It doesn't change the monthly, 2 week, all that shit to me, you know? Okay, we're finding resistance at a resistance point. No shit. No shit you're going to find resistance at resistance, right? Let's keep it 100. 25K was a resistance. You got rejected from it. Boo-hoo, right? We come up and test it again later. We'll see if we break it this time. But I still remain bullish on the bigger term time frames. It is what it freaking is. Chain link golden cross. That's not good. I don't know if we like the chain link golden cross, man. I don't know if we like that. Shout out to everyone that's here. Frank said, Mal, that's what happens when you elect a kid sniffer. A kid sniffer. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's always doing the opposite of what the majority is saying. Everyone's bearish right now, right? And here's the reason why, you know, I still remain a little bit bullish, guys, is when do people get the most emotional in one direction? People get the most emotional in one direction when you hit the golden pocket in one direction, right? So the stock market, what did it do? What did it do on Friday, right? Literally perfectly to the dollar. Look at this. The stock market to the dollar tapped the 618 literally perfectly at the thing, getting people at that most bearish point, getting the bounce back up. And you got this falling megaphone, right? And you guys, does this look familiar to you? Does this falling pattern look familiar to you? And it might not play out. Listen, I'm just looking at what the charts give me, but does this pattern on the S&P look familiar to you? Okay? And if it does, let me know. Where have you seen this before? And someone tell me where you've seen this pattern before. Okay? Now, patterns don't always work out, but if we go to the daily time frame, okay, where have we seen that pattern before? A bigger one on the daily time frame that broke up to the upside, and you just back tested it also on Friday, exactly at the golden pocket, right? So I'm looking for confluence. This one, right, took a long time to play out, right? You guys remember the bottom of this was super bearish, bro. You know, and obviously you got that move up from there. So it's kind of the same way I'm looking at it, right? Super bearish is at the golden pocket. It is what it is. And the DXY, right? The DXY, where else did it come up to and find a low resistance exactly on Friday? Ding, ding, ding. Chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan. You came up to the golden pockets exactly to the exact cent and got and closed right there on Friday. So, like I said, man, I mean, we'll see. This might not play out. It might not play out this. Maybe the DXY just says, F you, Jordan. I'm pumping to the upside. It's over, right? And the DXY is going to go up to this next level at 107. If that happens, that happens. We go back to the drawing board. But that's the way I'm kind of looking at it, right? I will remain this way until it's invalidated, right? And sort of go from there. But let's see. Holy fractal. Holy fractal, Batman. Who we got? Annie said, Fox, I'm following a lot of chats on multiple places. 90% bearish. Casper, there he is. I'm long from 22,740. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Carl and MM Crypto. Shout out to Carl. Shout out to Jason Casper, man. Check out his channel. My favorite person to watch in this space, 100%. I would never choose anyone to watch other than Jason Casper. Seriously, go check him out, guys. He's the absolute stud. Let me play something for you, Jason. Hold on. You'll like this one. Ready?
And I'm here to bring you this cryptocurrency video. Bitcoin has fallen out from this falling wedge, and I have made 100x on my long position over here on Bybit. You guys should go use my Bybit link. Links down in the description. Bybit link.
We know! You like Bybit! Let's go, man. Let's go. Carl the Moon, baby. Carl the Moon. The best trader in crypto. What's going on? Who we got? We're kicking you right in the bulls. You're kicking me right in the bulls? I'll come kick you right in the bulls. No, we'll see what happens this week, guys. I'm still feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about this week. Like I said, short term, I could see a pullback back down to here. And then you come back up just like you did right here at the same exact point in the chart, right? So that's kind of what I'm looking at going into this week. Let's freaking go, man. We're long and schlong. We are long and we are schlong. We don't get bearish at support. Who gets bearish at support? I don't get bearish at support. Only if you're stupid. But it is what it is. First, we're going to dump. Then we're going to pump. Let's see. Was that a joke about MM Crypto and the... No, MM Crypto. Listen, I MM Crypto. I like Chris. Chris actually can pull off the crazy, the thumbnails, right? Why? Because he's crazy, right? Chris is actually crazy. Let me bring him up here. Chris is actually crazy. Let me bring up Chris. He might as well just be Chad. You know what I'm saying? He might as well just be Chad, you know? Where's Chris? Oh, shit. Which one was Chris, man? Was it this guy? No, that's not Chris. Shit, man. Fuck. This guy will be Chris. This guy will be Chris for today. No. That can't be Chris. All right, we got to find Chris later. But Chris can actually pull off the thumbnail where he goes, right? He's got the vein popping in his head. He looks like he's about to pop. His whole throat, blood vessels look like they're all about to explode, right? Literally, he looks like he's about to have a huge brain aneurysm on every single one of his thumbnails. And he somehow can pull it off. He somehow can pull it off. Every single damn time, man. Let's see. All right, let's talk about the bearish scenarios, right? Because all right, it's fun to be bullish. We all want to be bullish. We want to go to the moon tomorrow. It's fun to go to the moon tomorrow, right? We just want to go straight up to the moon. I do, you do. For entertainment only, wants to go to the moon. Lieutenant Dan Dangle wants to go to the moon. Denise wants to go to the moon. Fallen Angel wants to go to the moon. Fallen Angel said if the weekend red, then monthly does too. So I think you're wrong. We'll see. Let's see. Mr. Hart said Cryptos are right, but Carl had to go. Carl had to go, he said. Carl had to go. All right. Let's see what we're looking at. So, bearish scenario, guys, because there's always a bearish scenario, right? As much as we want to be moon boys and only go up, right? Because going up is fun, man. I mean, who doesn't want to go up? If Bitcoin does get another drop, right? It's a thing you got to look for, all right? I'm looking for 21,300, right? And that's just... This is just the level that I've been watching, right? If we come back down, obviously, it's a simple level. Let's not make it difficult, right? We got previous high, we got previous low. We're just going to play the support resistance until it doesn't break. Do I think we go down there? Me personally, I don't think we do, but you always got to be ready for it, right? So if Bitcoin comes back down here, I'm going to look for a bounce there. Right, and then you could do something where you get another bounce, you make this like big head and shoulder pattern, and that'll be the end. And you come to the bigger macro golden pocket at 19,800. But yeah, so 21,300 is where me personally, right? Just me, you know, don't do what I do, right? Some of you guys will say I'm never gonna do what Jordan does. But if we do come down there, that's the level I'll look for a next long at 21.3. If we do to see a major dumperoo going tomorrow, if the S&P says screw you, I'm dumping, then that's where I'm looking for. Right, but I know we all want to go up right now, right? Plan B. What's going on, guys? It's Plan B. You guys forgot about me. Guys, the prophecy is not over. We are still going to 100K by November of 2021. We are still going there, okay? We are only about, 12 quarters too late. All right, sorry, 12 quarters too late, but we will still go to 100K in December of 2021, guys. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm going back in a time machine and I will make the stock to flow work this time. All right. Do not fade Plan B. If you fade Plan B, you're going to get stuck right up in the ass like all the other bulls, and you will get kicked in the balls like all the other bulls. Boom, bitch, right in the balls. Take that right in the balls, baby. Take that right in the balls. That's it. Macadus said, I like how you think, Wayne. Wayne's awesome, man. Wayne is the Bitcoin maxi realist in the chat, right? He likes to make everyone be known he's a Bitcoin maxi, and he doesn't like altcoins, which is cool. Like, if you want to be a Bitcoin maxi, like, I kind of get being a Bitcoin maxi, but I'm a little bit of a DJ. I like those altcoins, you know what I mean? I like those altcoins, so I'm never going to be a Bitcoin maxi, right? I never will. Me personally, but if you want to be a Bitcoin maxi, I can kind of get it sometimes, right? I kind of get it sometimes. All right, let's see what else we got. So back to the weekly, right? I mean, I'm not really worried too much on the weekly time frame. Me personally, right? As long as we stay, like we said, as long as you stay above this low at 21,800, and you just keep making, just the higher lows and the higher highs on the bigger term time frames. There's nothing to be like absolutely going nuts about, right? It is what it is. You're sitting here, and we'll just kind of go from there. You are about to paint a red dot on the weekly time frame, which, I guess you can kind of avoid it if you get a pump in the next 2 weeks. You probably will avoid that and probably have this curl back to the upside. But you got to get a pump in like the next 2 weeks. So you got to paint that red dot, and then you could maybe look a little iffy, right? You could maybe look a little iffy, and come back down to that $19,000 level. But that's like a couple weeks away if that's going to happen, in my opinion. Let's see. Too many games to miss with only BTC. I completely agree. And that's why if I'm bullish on Bitcoin, right, how am I not going to want to buy some altcoins, right? I'm going to be bullish on altcoins too. But you got to know altcoins, guys. The key with altcoins is you got to know altcoins are fun. They go up more than Bitcoin, but when Bitcoin dumps, they get absolutely slaughtered, right? So it's like a give and take. It's a give and take. Do I want to hold altcoins long term? No, I want to be in and out of altcoins, right? Bitcoin, okay, you want to hold it long term in case of the what ifs, right? What if this happens? Like, what if this actually goes down? They're okay. But, altcoins are definitely get in, get out as far as cycles go, right? This year, it's get in for me. I'm getting in altcoins this year, right? I'm getting out whenever the market goes back up, whether it's 2024, 2025. We know the cycles. We know the cycles by this point. We know the damn cycles, guys. Let's see. Crypto Solos at 8.8K by year end. Crypto Solo, why is that your price prediction, right? And I'm being dead serious. I'm not trying to be a dick. Making the 8K prediction, right? When Bitcoin's at 24,000. And how is that any different than a bull right now predicting all-time highs by year end, right? And I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying, what's going to cause 2/3 of people to sell their Bitcoin this year? I'm just asking. I'm not trying to be a dick. Just let me know. If you can tell me a valid answer, right? Besides, recession, all this stuff. Okay, that'll definitely hurt. But just let me know a good answer. Let me know a good answer. Ryan F said, I've got $80 on the sidelines just waiting for the market to dump. Oh yeah, nice dude. All right, Bitcoin in the short term. What do we got? Bitcoin 23,500. The real key in the short term is we got to get back over this $23,600 range. Like, it's really one big range here. From this low to this low, I can make this red, right? Let's just make this red. Like, this is the box we got to get back over here in the short term. This box right here. All these previous lows. We get back above these? Okay, I mean, this could be one big deviation where we got a low, we deviate the low, we get back into the range, and we look for the top of the range, and finally take that vector candle up here that the market maker has left at the highs that we seem to have forgot about on Friday. I did not forget about it. I'm still looking for this to be taken soon. But I'm going to mark it off so we don't forget about it up here. But I'm still looking for this to get taken, man. They left this up here. They left it up here. We really gonna fade CZ? I notice whenever CZ comes, right? Let's get whenever CZ comes out the woodwork, right? CZ comes out the woodwork, bro. CZ comes out the woodwork, bro. Right? CZ comes out. Right? Let's wake up Asia a little bit too. Let's wake up Asia a little bit. Come on. Spam that sushi in the chat. Let's wake up Asia. Let's get a little pump going. It's Monday, baby. Spam that sushi. I want some sushi, by the way. I haven't had sushi in a while. Spam that sushi. Let's go. No, but whenever I see CZ tweet, shout out to Asia. Whenever I see CZ tweet something, right, where he seems kind of cocky, right? I've noticed this, and you guys need to pay attention to this on Twitter. I'm serious. Whenever I see CZ tweet about something cocky, right, he gets cocky sometimes. I notice the market seems to take a rip. It's like he gets pissed off that the Bears are winning, and then he's like, you know what, screw you, I'm about to take out all your shorts. And I've noticed this, right? You get to a low, and then CZ seems like he's fed up. He's literally fed up with this price action, and he sends it. He said it's not how early you get in, it's how long to your hold. And I agree with that up to a certain point. Definitely. Especially in just like cycle to cycle. It's not about how low you buy it. It's about buying it in the low range. But, this guy right here, I wish I had kept my 1,700 BTC at 6 cents instead of selling them at 30 cents. Now that they're at $8. Isn't that crazy? It was at $8 and he wished he didn't sell at 30 cents. Little did he know, he's probably kicking himself now. Little did he know that what a 1,700 BTC would be now. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. To me, it's probably it's probably a little bit too late for Bitcoin in that sense, but There's some altcoins that, you know, probably sitting at 6 cents right now that probably be saying the same thing in about 2 or 3 years, in my opinion. So let's get it, man. Let's get it. CZ, feel a little salty. Feel a little salty, man. And then he takes out all the shorts. Who shorted the lows? Let's see. Asia's pissed. They want... Let's go. Good point. Yeah, guys, did you see that the SEC has made emojis literally financial advice? Like, what is that? You got to be kidding me. And I said this the other day. Guys, honestly, if you're one of these mofos that would sue someone for financial advice because they put an emoji on Twitter, bro, you're just a complete idiot, right? If you look at a tweet and you're like this, ooh, look at this tweet. Wow, Jordan tweeted an emoji of a rocket ship and Chainlink. Wow, that meant me Chainlink going to the moon, and I must buy Chainlink. Jordan told me to buy Chainlink by putting a rocket ship emoji. I will buy it now.
Don't bid it.
Wait, what the? Jordan put rocket ship emoji. I will sue Jordan for using rocket ship emoji next to Chainlink. That's the stupidest thing, man. You're an idiot if you buy something because you see someone put an emoji next to it. How much of an idiot do you have to be? Like, come on, man. Have some common sense. The things that you can sue people over now is just so stupid, man. Honestly, stop suing and just don't be a dumbass. Like, how about that? Just don't be a freaking dumbass. Oh my God, man. It's like people don't want to feel like a dumbass, right? They want to say, oh, it wasn't my fault that I bought Chainlink because of a rocket ship emoji. I'm going to sue and blame them. No, it's because you're a fucking dumbass. Let's keep it real here. Let's keep it real. All right. Anyways, let's see. We live in a movie. Yes, exactly. All right, let's look at some stuff we got. So what did total do today? Total market cap. So total market cap. Let me go to the weekly time frame on this bad boy. So you did get that close above still the all-time high trend line here. So kind of the same deal as Bitcoin, right? You had this just trend line coming down like this, right? Where we got obviously 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. We did get the breakout, right? And last week, it looks like we did get that full open and close above, and we tapped it as support. So really, I was looking for a close above that. We did get the close, and we still closed above this level right here, right? These highs, you are still holding that, and these highs, you are still holding that as support right now. So once again, that's a very key level right there. Like 1.03 trillion is big. And it's another week where we sort of say, okay, here we are. We're in between. I mean, we're on support. Total actually didn't hit this previous high, interesting enough. You know, and will we see that kind of flip into support now we come back up this week? That's the big question. Obviously, if total does break to the downside here, you don't really got much support until like all the way back down here, 831 billion. So we'll watch this very, very carefully on total as we kind of go along. But you're flirting with it, and we need to continue the trend on little old total. I know a lot of people want to look at this as like a big falling wedge, right? Something like this, right? I can kind of see it. It's kind of juicy, honestly. It's kind of juicy, but I want to see a little bit more follow through before I'm like, bro, look at this big falling wedge on total, and total's going back to the moon. I want to see a little bit more follow through on this, right? I'm not completely sold on this yet. I'm not completely sold on this being just one big falling wedge, and we're just gonna go wah, come back up like this. A little bit more follow through. Give me one green candle above this damn high before I get way too pumped on that bad boy. Way too pumped. Bitcoin dominance. What do we got on Bitcoin dominance? Bitcoin dominance still up in this big channel. The question I have for this week is Bitcoin dominance going to come up? Bitcoin dominance going to come down? That's really the question, right? You're at resistance on Bitcoin dominance on this bad boy. This week, you're kind of just in the middle of no man's land, right? You're at resistance, but you're also kind of not at support. So could dump down this week like this. And that'll tell you what you need to know. If Bitcoin dominance starts to break up like this and breaks this line right here, It's going to mean one of two things. It's going to mean Bitcoin's either pumping hard and altcoins are lagging, or it means that altcoins are just getting dumped more than Bitcoin if Bitcoin's dumping. This is big. This is big. And I'm really waiting for that big alt season, right? Hasn't happened yet, right? Altcoins have gone nuts. Altcoin season will happen when we break down here like this, okay? That's going to be when altcoin season really happens. This is on the daily time frame, by the way. That's when altcoin season's really going to get going. Holy guacamole. We're dropping everything over here. We're dropping this, we're dropping that, and we're getting everything. But yeah, still waiting for like that really big altcoin season. But you know, we'll keep watching this. It's one big sort of channel. I wouldn't really call it a rising wedge, but dominance kind of not really at the best spot to like make a call, because honestly, this could break up. It could break down here. So once again, adding to the uncertainty of this week. Very uncertain of this week. Let's see. Pecker 2. Yeah, I mean, you could call this a head and shoulders. I mean, you certainly could. A little bit of an interesting neckline. It's not my favorite head and shoulders. Head and shoulders, I want to see a flat neckline. But, I mean, you could make the case. You could say a little left shoulder, a little head, little right shoulder, and you dump back down like this. Me, personally, I do think this comes back up and tests the highs again. Doesn't mean Bitcoin has to dump. That just means that Bitcoin gets that massive move and altcoins kind of just like, they go up, but not as hard as Bitcoin. Let's see. Altcoins to the moon, said 4 Entertainment. Let's go, man.
Strap up. We're going to
Let's
the
go,
moon.
man. Let's see. Psycho Burrow said, let's look at CKB. Got $500 to gamble. $500 to gamble, bro. Let's look at CKB. And then we'll check out some other altcoins, guys. We'll check out some other altcoins. Altcoins that I'm looking at on this pullback. Because, like, again, I think everyone's kind of stuck on the old altcoins, man. There's altcoins that are just completely outperforming the market every day. CKB. What do we got going on? So, actually, I don't like this chart on CKB. I don't love this one. Why do I not like this one? Why do I not like this chart? Well, you had your high, right? You had the deviation of the high, right? And it looks like you tried to get back above it today, and you failed to get back above that. So this isn't my favorite chart for sure, right? Typically on this, right, if this was flipped, I'd be like, dude, this, like, if we flip this chart, all right, let's flip this shit. If we flipped it like this, that's not flipped. What the hell? Shit. Where? Oh, I gotta do this. Invert scale. If you flipped it like this, and I looked at it like this, and I saw this deviation right here, this would actually make me bullish. So, like, as much as I don't want to be biased, this one actually kind of looks bearish. This bearish retest. To get bullish, you got to break back above this high here, right? At 5.4. To me personally. On the daily, this one looks kind of a little shady. Let's look at the 4-hour real quick. Yeah, see the 4-hour, just like a nasty M formation at the highs, right? M formation, right? Retest of a neckline, rejection. This one looks like, to me, and just to me, right? Looks to me like it's coming back down here to like 0.004. Sent the ruse on little CKB. Get the classic M formation, the classic retest, and the classic rejection of the M formation. Looking for right here. But that could be an interesting point to get in. Right there. Right there at 4 points, like I said, 4.2, around there. Let's see Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. We want some juice on this Sunday night. Let's get some juice. Let's get some juice. We got some coffee in my Ethereum cup. Shout out to Maj for the Ethereum cup. We got your wife, my wife, more like my ex-wife, even though ETH is my #1 holding and will continue to be my #1 holding. Just, fair warning out there if I am usually pretty biased on ETH. But here you go. My wife and your wife. But shout out to the coffee. Why am I drinking coffee at 8 o'clock? I mean, why not? Why not drink coffee at 8 o'clock? I constantly kind of like it. Bitcoin actually kind of holding up pretty well in the short-term time frames here. I thought this M formation was going to send you back down to the Netherlands. But you're actually holding up pretty damn well here in the short term. This is kind of nice. This is kind of freaking nice, man. Joy, what's going on, guys? It's BitBoy. All right? The second biggest channel in the interweb. Soon to be back #1 because I saved crypto. Anyways, guys. All right. Jordan is bullish because I'm bullish. Right. You learned everything from me. I called the bottom at 15.5K and I have been right. I've continued to say I've called this whole year right. I saved crypto and I can bench press 320 pounds. All right. I can literally bench press probably you, your keyboard warrior behind there. I could probably bench press you. All right. All right. All you guys used to call me fat. You guys are fat, right? Gary Gensel's ugly. But, guys, the bottom's in. If you missed the bottom, well, I mean, maybe I'll have another chance. I don't think so. But, hey, man. I think the 10K callers are the same as the 100K callers were in 2021. I'm out. Peace. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man. Always having a dinner coffee. A dinner coffee. I sometimes I have a nice afternoon coffee. Sometimes an afternoon coffee is kind of nice, man. It is. Actually, let's check out ETH real quick. Because ETH on the daily, you know, ETH on the daily, it's funny because ETH just kind of chilling at the highs. Like, ETH really hasn't dumped, right? And I continue to say this. Like, ETH continues to just hold up better than Bitcoin continuously. It's been the whole bear market, man. I guess I should say ever since June, where ETH bottomed out at 800, ETH has just been destroying BTC as far as just holding up, you know. So you're still at 1637. ETH just kind of chilling at the highs here, right? You did get back above, you know, I guess, where is this? Where do I have this level from? The 4-hour time frame. What is this? Why do I have this level here? Hold on. I was like, why do I have this level here? But I guess let me rewind. I mean, once again, the golden pocket never fails, man. The golden pocket never fails. From the swing low to the swing high, right? ETH comes down, bounces off the golden pocket. Oh, it's beautiful, man. Beautiful. I took a long from there as well. I posted that in the Discord, right? Long ETH from the bottom here at, I think I got in like 1572. And same thing on BTC, right? Down here at the golden pocket. But another bounce off the golden pocket, nice. And if you kind of look at ETH here, man, if you guys are into patterns, right? If you guys are in, I know some of you guys like patterns. This one's kind of got, you know, that you know, falling wedge vibe to it, right? Depending on how you want to draw this, right? You can draw something like this, right? This kind of falling wedge sort of vibe like this, right? Off the golden pockets that looks kind of juicy, right? Yeah. Really, for me, it'll continue to be the same. If we go back to the daily, all right, let's get a daily close above these freaking previous highs right there at 1637. But the 4-hour looks same thing as Bitcoin, man. These higher term time frames are reset, right? 12-hour, right? Just printing that green dot right now. I'm sure the stock RSI's bottomed out after this dump. 8-hour looks juicy. The daily's reset. Right, the daily's about to print a green dot tomorrow. As long as you don't take a major dump tomorrow, daily will print a green dot. Last time you did was right here. We're about to, right? So you have this green candle, and then the green dot was the next one, right? So if you say this is the current one, right, and the green dot will be the next one, could you see the same move up? We'll see. Oh my lordy! Oh my lordy! The guy's there's this one guy outside, guys. There's this one guy outside who's just consistently, I think he's just one big, huge Jabba looking dude, right? He's just constantly outside, right? He's kind of like this guy, right? I'm gonna work on my car again. I'm gonna put my keys in my back pocket. That's a good spot for him. All right, let me work on my car. Let me sit my big fat ass on this chair. Oh, my car's going off. Oh, okay, let me take my time and get my keys out of my pocket while annoying everyone while the car alarm's going off. Oh, wait, let me take a bite of my sandwich first. Okay, let me turn it off now. There we go. All right, let's put it back in my back pocket and it won't go off again. Oh, it's going off again. Let me go get a Rice Krispie treat and then I'll turn it off. Right? This friggin' guy, man, he's always, his car's always going off, and he doesn't get the hint that we want him to shut the hell up on his damn car, bro. We want him to shut the hell up on his damn car. You know? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. But anyways, the ETH price action, man. The ETH price action, right? I like it. It looks good to me. You might be saying, Jordan, you're bullish. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm bullish. You know, I continue to say, like, I like where I actually like where the S&P and the DXY are going into next week. Some people that I might scare them, right? I might scare them. Holy shit. I like that. I kind of like where they are. If they were at the top, that would make me more scared, you know, going into this week. But the fact that they've came down so much, I think is a good thing going into this week. Now, we don't know what's actually going to happen, but I'd rather those things be at supports in theory than be at resistance in theory, right? So, all right. Anyways, so we know, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we got to get back over this 27,500, 23,700 range in here. If we could break back into the range, we're looking bullish. Bullish, my man. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Or we'll be kicking all those balls. All those bear balls. Kaboom. And making them all look like a bunch of little clowns. Shout out to my clowns. I love my clowns, man. If you're a bear, let me know. Let me know. I love my clowns. You know, it's okay. I was a clown last week, man. Bitcoin dumped. I was a clown. All right. Anyways, you guys saw my last thumbnail. A lot of people didn't like my last thumbnail, man. I was getting some people in the comments like don't have any sense of humor. And you're like, bro, you're getting bearish after one day? It's like, dude, do you not have any sense of humor? Oh my God, man. Like sometimes the comment section, bro, it's like, who the hell is in this comment section? Saying, bro, you're really getting bearish after one day? You really, bro? You're that much of a horse god? You didn't watch the video. The thumbnail was a joke. Okay, the thumbnail was clearly a joke last time. I didn't mean it. All right, what are we looking at? What's some hot tickets? I know a lot of people are DYDX, right? I think is calling up for a move here. I continue to say this is one of the ones I've been adding to like crazy. Is DYDX. Decentralized exchanges will continue to be big, in my personal opinion. I've been saying this. I've been talking about this one for months now. But DYDX coiling up in a nice little symmetrical triangle, right? Up, down. Don't care about the symmetrical triangle. Just care that a move is coming, and you're right on top of the previous highs, right? So if this one comes back down to the bottom of the range again, right? And so let's say Bitcoin does its W formation. Bitcoin comes back down to the 618 again. DYDX, come back down to the bottom of this triangle again, 254. Give me some of that. Give me some of that all day. And I'll scoop up some more DYDX. Hopefully to play it back to the upside. That'll be more of a swing position for me. Or just a hold. You know, if Bitcoin's going to want to continue up higher than 25K eventually. Or just to hold it. But yeah, DYDX is a one. It's juicy, man. This one continues to outperform the markets. What's another one? What's not? OP's up a little. It's kind of up there a little bit, right? I'd be careful on OP up here, but I know it's a hot ticket, right? OP, you know, you're struggling with this 320 mark, and we know that's the 1618 fib, right? So if we bring up our fibs, a little old Fibonacci, right? I want to warn you on OP. I would probably wait a little bit more of a pullback for OP, but you know, let's just bring up the 1618 fib. And this is what we're talking about up here. 1618 fib, you came up and you tagged that to literally, well, you tagged it twice as a double top. That's why you tell me Fibonacci's don't work, I'll tell you you're crazy. I will come over there and I will find you and I will hit your ceiling like the neighbor downstairs hits the ceiling with her damn broom, bro, you know? Like she wants to be a Karen, right? If you want to come over here and say, Jordan, Fibonacci's don't work, okay? You're crazy. They don't work, bro. They don't work. Take the broom. I will come over there, and I'll shove the broom up your ass. All right, Karen. Shut up. Fibonacci's do work. Shut up down there. But no, OP. What I'm waiting for in a pullback, like OP. I don't know where it's gonna come back down to, but if it comes back down to these highs at like 214, like I like to scoop up some OP. But just I wanted to give you guys a little bit of warning in this because this one's pumped up a lot. I look to pick some up at like 226 if it gets down there. I don't know if it will. But I'll continue to say this, guys. I'm not interested in the cryptos. I already have a lot of these, right? So I'm interested in the cryptos that are coming out, right? Because those are the ones that usually outpace the market, right? The ones that have coming out in the bear market this year. If you go back to the last bear market, a lot of the cryptos that did the best are the ones that came out in the previous bear market, right? The ones that are new, shiny, they do something new, right? I could be wrong, right? But I think everyone, you know, they're staring at AVAX, Cardano, the old puppies, DOT, the old slugs, the old slugs. Nothing wrong with the old slugs. They're nice. I think they'll give you a nice little 5 to 10x in the next bull. But like, if you're cool with the 5 to 10x, we could do that all day. Trust me. I mean, I own all those too. So I'm not hating on them, but at this point, I'm looking for the nice new shiny stuff, the shiny little stuff. Clint said fibs work great when you draw them indiscriminately to make your narrative work. Oh, Clint, I was drawing these way beforehand, man. Go back to my streams. I draw the fibs way before they even get there. Okay, way before the price even gets there, we draw those fibs, man. You know what I mean? Let's see. Technical analysis is BS. Okay, if you're gonna tell me technical analysis is BS, all right. This goes out to Moosty. If you're gonna tell me technical analysis is BS, all right. Look where Bitcoin bounced twice. All right. How are you going to tell me that Bitcoin bounced perfectly from the 618 right here when everyone was super bearish, right here at the low? It bounces off the 618 because that's when everyone gets the most emotional. Comes back down again. Everyone gets super bearish on Friday, right? Oh my God. Bounces off the 618 again. Literally. Twice in a row. That's exactly where it bounces in the golden pocket. If you're going to tell me that fibs don't work, okay? If you're going to tell me fibs don't work, I don't know what to tell you. ETH, same thing. If you're going to tell me fibs don't work, how are you going to say from the lows to the highs, ETH gets the perfect bounce off the golden pocket and gets a bounce to the upside? How are you going to tell me? How are you going to sit here and tell me? All right? Honestly, like if someone who says TA doesn't work, it's because you don't know how to do it, man. I'm just going to keep it real. Right? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just going to keep it 100, man. It is what it is. We'll do a Will warning shots fired.
Shots fired.
Let's see. Bitcoin is publicly... Chewy said, did TA predict the Fed rate hikes? I mean, no, but if you take out Bitcoin's 4-year cycle, I mean, it happens exactly when it should have been. Is it coincidence? Who knows, right? But it seems like everything always happens at the exact time it's supposed to, right? Bitcoin's last bull market, we had the money printing exactly when it was supposed to happen, right? And then when Bitcoin's 4-year cycle is done, we have the Fed rate hikes exactly when it's supposed to be a bear market, right? Now what's the narrative to push it back up? I have no clue. I don't know what the narrative's going to be. But it usually comes out. It is what it is. Let's see. New ones can also crash. See last bull market, bro. Yeah, new ones can also crash too. All right, we're getting a little amped up. We're defending the fibs today, man. Don't be hating on the fibs. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Nathan said, bro, spitting. Can we start looking at the next Pepsi Clear Inu? Pepsi Clear Inu. Is that actually a thing? Let me check out Pepsi Clear Inu. What's the fear and greed index at, by the way? Doge. No, there's only a Doge Pepsi, man. Who made Doge Pepsi? Who the hell? Oh, Doge Pepsi doesn't even have a chart anymore, man. I guess they got rid of Doge Pepsi. They got rid of Doge Pepsi, man. Bob's going to be very, very sad they got rid of Doge Pepsi, bro. Very, very sad.
Yo, what the hell, man? They got rid of Doge Pepsi? Christ, I was looking at... I wanted the DCA in that, man. How could they get rid of Doge Pepsi? It's Pepsi and Doge. It's not Mountain Dew. I wish they had Doge Mountain Dew. I'd rather buy that, but I like soda. And Doge Pepsi is great. Oh, man, I gotta find a new freaking soda. Do they have Mountain Dew? Let me see. Mountain Dew. Oh! They got Mountain Dew. Holy shit. They got Mountain Dew.
They actually do have Mountain Dew. That's pretty dope. They got Mountain Damn Dew, bro. Mountain Dew. I don't know if it's legal to use Mountain Dew, man. I don't even know if it's legal. What's the crypto fear and greed index look like? Let's go check that out. How are people feeling right now? Pretty neutral. pretty damn neutral on the fear and greed index. What do we got for fear and greed ads today? We got Matic staking and node management. Not Matic staking. I'm not trying to stake my Matic. Get out of here. And then we got this. Flightboard Series 3. This thing actually looks pretty dope. You're like floating on the sky. Let's do one more refresh. Let's get some more ads. I want some better ads than that. Oh, what is this, man? Here we go. Hero Wars. We got a game. And they'll download AVAS. What are these, man? I want true classic tees. This ain't no true classic tees. But people are pretty neutral right now. It's literally at a 50. So this explains the market perfectly to me, right? Right now, I think the market is pretty split, right? Half bullish, half bearish, right? Stock market's looking a little shady. DXY is coming up a little bit. Bitcoin kind of just chilling for quite a while. Shit, man. That explains the market like crazy. 50, literally 50 on fear and greed. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. It's craziness. Let's see. You like radar, said Chris Mobley? Let me look at the chart, man. To me, it's all about the chart. Right? It's all about the chart. Let me see. It's all about the chart. What's radar looking like, dude? DAP radar. DAP radar. This is all I have on the chart. Apparently, this is all I have on the chart, so I can't really say much about it, to be honest. Yeah, it's just there's not enough action here. Let me see if there's anything else. Radar MEXC. Okay, here we go. Yeah, man. See, I like this chart. Dude, this is exactly the type of chart that I like. Tell me the fibs don't work again. Here we go. Look at the daily time frame. We pulled out the fibs. Okay, we took the exact low to the exact high. You got a massive dump down. Where did you get a bounce? Where'd you get a bounce? You could have bounced anywhere, right? This is a 526% range. You could have bounced anywhere. Where'd you get a bounce? Bada bing, bada boom, right at the golden pocket. But if we zoom in a little bit, look at, man, you got the W pattern forming on. You got the W pattern forming on the literally the golden pocket, dude. I love this. I love this bad boy. I gotta look at this after, man. I actually love this chart. I love this chart actually. For maybe not like a super pump, but at least coming back up and testing the high around the highs again, right? At least testing the 618 to the upside around here, like 3.1 or so. That it's just textbook, man. 618. Bottom, up, higher, low. Now you're just looking for that rise to the upside again. And I'm sure let me see if the smaller term time frames are looking okay here. Yeah, 8 hours rolling over, 6 hour. Yeah. So your medium term time frames look good. This one looks pretty juicy, man. Exactly when Bitcoin's at support too. All right? So I like this one. I like this one a lot, man. I like this one a lot. I love it. I like it. I just want some more of it. At least the chart. I don't know much about the project, to be honest, but he said, dump it. Dump it. Expanding wedge on the 1 minute about to go down on Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin on the 15 minute looks a little iffy, man. You know, that's why for me, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin does exactly what it did over here, where it has the W formation, comes back up. Right, so I know we want to go to the moon right now. I want to go to the moon, man. I got my moon bags packed. I got the spaceship packed. I'm ready to go to the freaking moon. But I also wouldn't be mad if Bitcoin came back down to here, so I can add to a little long position to make it come back up on the second leg of the W. Right. Usually you don't see the V pattern recoveries. Right. You see the W formation at the lows, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Bitcoin to come all the way back down to 22.8 again, make some type of bullish divergence like this. Right, where this comes back over, and then we play this back up to the upside like this. Right, that's all I'm looking for. Nice and clean, just like we did over here. Right, lower lows, higher lows, boop, back to the upside. That's what I'm looking for. Will it play out that way? I have no way to know. But that's my plan. And you got to have a little bit of a plan beforehand, right? Can't be scrambling. Price is dumping. Oh my God, what am I going to do? We got to have a plan before the price gets there. You know. Before it gets there, you can't open the chart and say, "Wow, I think I'm going to go long right here." No, you gotta have the plan. You gotta have the plan, like a stand. You know, Let me see. Some of you guys asked for something else. The CEO of Bitcoin is calling for higher prices. The CEO of Bitcoin. That's CZ. Hey, I heard that Kramer was bearish. I saw that Kramer was bearish on Friday. I did see that. I watched someone's video, and Kramer was going off how he's super, super bearish going into Friday, man. I saw that shit. Kramer was like, basically, what's going on, guys? It's Jim Cramer. Yeah, guys, like, I'm feeling pretty bearish on tech. Tech stocks, I think, are going to get hit pretty hard over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, so I definitely sell out of tech. And I go into defensive positions right now, right? I mean, my track record's pretty clear and pretty good. I get out of tech, which means get out of, your cryptos, get out of, your Microsofts, your Teslas. Sell those right now at the lows, right? I was bullish at the highs. Now I'm bearish as we go back down, right? I'm always, I always do what happens. So bearish on tech stocks, bullish on defensives, and we'll kind of go from there. It was bearish on Friday, and CZ's out here, trolling. And when I have both of those, when I have Kramer bearish at the end of the week, literally at the 618 Fibonacci, Kramer sucks, man. He sucks. Sometimes I'm like, bro, are you even looking at the chart, bro? Are you just bearish because price is going down and bullish because price is going up? It's like, dude, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. And then you got CZ out here flexing, is getting cocky over here like he usually does. I don't know. Like I said, immediate short term, I think we dump back down to here. But going into tomorrow, just want to hold this 618 again, man. Just want to hold this 22.8 level again. That's my plan. That's been my plan, right? My plan has been, move up, move down, make it lower low, come up again. Just like that. Just like that. That's it. What's the DXY doing after hours today? DXY is down, nothing crazy. And the S&P is up, nothing crazy. So I guess I'll take the green on the S&P and red on the DXY, but not like anything convincing where it's like, holy shit, looks like the market's pretty convinced one way or the other. Really have no idea. I will say this, though. There's a lot of bearishness going into Monday. And when Friday, what I've noticed in the S&P is when Friday closes super bearish at an important support level, and that's like so much fear, a lot of times Monday can like surprise you a lot of the times and take out a lot of people shorting. We saw it this weekend for crypto, right? A lot of people fearful on Friday, right? Crypto's going to go back down to 19K. A lot of people probably shorted right in this range right here, thinking you're just going to go straight down. They took them out, right? Obviously, the stock market's been closed this week, so a lot of the shorts that went short at the lows on the S&P could get that squeeze back up to the upside, before possibly continuing the trend. But then a lot of people shorted that low on Friday on the little old stock market futures, man, and they're about to get a little they're about to get a little spanking by Kramer. Let's see. Kramer equals Zelensky. I bet I would not be surprised, my man. I would not be surprised. JC stands for Jordan Kramer. Oh, Chewy, come on, man. Chewy. Every time I see your name, I really want one of those granola bars. The Chewy granola bars? Those things are fire, man. I haven't had one of those in a while. Like, that's not one of the things you pass in the grocery store and you're like, man, I'm not chewy. I don't want that. But like when you're eating that chocolate chip chewy bar, it's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. I really want that shit. What else am I looking for, guys? What else am I looking for? I've been the last few days, I've been really looking for, because I don't know what's going to happen here, but I'm excited because this, to me, the next couple of months could, in my opinion, could be the last time we get some of these huge low levels here. So I've been really looking to like, what if Bitcoin does come back down, like severely, right? Bitcoin comes back down to like 19K, 20K, right? Certainly a possibility. What alts am I really looking for, right? What am I really looking for? Like, what do I want? What do I want, man? What do I want? PYR is one. To get a little exposure into the gaming space. PYR is one that I'm looking for. It's been basically in the same damn range since May, right? Super, super tight, right? You got basically the range highs, range lows, This is one I've been eyeing here, right? And if Bitcoin does continue lower, right, I'm going to add up these retracement levels, right? Golden pocket here, 330, 305 here. But this has been one huge accumulation range. And basically, I'm looking at this as, you know, when this breaks up, it's not the full chart, but I'm looking for, it's a pretty big gap between there, right, and sort of these range lows here, right? So PYR is what I'm looking for in this damn range that hasn't broken, right? Hasn't damn broken this range in freaking 7 months. But that's what I'm looking to add on, just to get a little exposure in the gaming space, you know. If you want a little hopium, you know. But yeah, PYR, like I said, like $3.30, $3, anywhere really below 330 would be good points for me in this big accumulation range here. Let her rip. Trust fart on a Sunday night. Trust fart. I like that one, actually. I would buy a little trust fart. I would damn buy a little trust fart. I'm not going to lie. I would go nuts on a little trust fart, bro. You know? I would go nuts on a little trust fart. So that, we talked about PYR, OP, DYDX. What else, guys? What's let me know in the chat. What is your altcoin, or you could say Bitcoin too. What is the one coin that on a more severe pullback you would want to load up more on, right? If you could only pick one, which one would it be? Let me know in the chat. Bro, don't forget Cody. Cody, man. Yeah, Cody's actually been performing pretty well. Let me do Cody for Wes here. What's the one altcoin you'd want to scoop up? Be serious about it too. I know you guys are going to say some crazy shit. Let's see. Iota said Alpi. Jonas said Floki. Chewy said STG. Jules said Cadena. Cole Crypto said Spank Chain. Shout out to Spank Chain, man. We haven't seen Spank Chain in quite a bit. Mini Swap, VRA, OGN, IOV, Cadena. I'm seeing some Cadenas. Oh, it's the same person saying Cadena. Shiba, Near, Render, STG, Chewy spamming STG. Matic, OP. Yeah, I mean, right now for me, guys, I like I said, my top three right now on a more severe pullback, because some of these are still ridiculously overpriced. OP, right? PYR, DYDX. I actually like Alchemy Pay too. This one's been ripped up to the upside. So this one I'm going to wait a little bit more on, because this one's actually been kind of underperforming the market the last few days. But this one, if it gets a more significant pullback, this is one of the China narrative ones that I want to get some exposure in that China narrative in case it does really explode. So ACH, you're still up there. I'm waiting for a more significant pullback, right? You get 2.9. You get all the way down here to 2.4. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'll take some of that. But you're still kind of overpriced in this one. So this one I wouldn't FOMO into right now. But one that I am looking at as a potential pullback on Alchemy. Not the highs, but on a pullback. QNT. You got the QMT. Let's see. Jasmine, I'm seeing some QNT. I'm seeing some Anchor. How you guys feel about Kanto, man? How you guys feel about Kanto? Kanto's an interesting one. I haven't pulled the trigger on that one, but let's see. All right, Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin's just kind of still holding up here. Interesting. Might be doing one of those little. Actually, let me see. You don't have any bullish div on Bitcoin. Let me actually pull a fib here on the short-term timeframes. Let me do a swing low to swing high. Okay, Bitcoin did tap the golden pocket, man. So if you're going to bounce on Bitcoin here in the immediate short term, this is going to be it. You lose this local golden pocket, I do think you're going to see this M formation play out. But you are right at the local golden pocket here at 23,425 with a little bit actually of kind of like a little bull flag here on the 5-minute time frame. So could you see Bitcoin start to come back up to the highs? Definitely could. This is going to be the point where you see it. If it's going to happen, this is going to be the point where you see it, right? Measure move would put you right back up at the high. We'll see. We'll watch this here. We'll watch this here. David said GRT. GRT, man. GRT, baby. What's GRT up to? David said he wants some GRT. GRT actually did another really good day today. GRT has been one that's been outperforming the market too. But yeah, I mean, GRT, a lot of hype because the AI shit. But you know, how much more pumpage is the AI? I think the AI narrative is kind of done now. Right? That's my take. Could be wrong, but you know, GRT. I mean, it's at a good spot. Like technically speaking, this is at a fantastic spot. You're right at your previous highs, right? You got the W formation forming here on the daily time frame. Daily's about to print a green dot. The 12-hour just posted a green dot on the last candle, right? Right before 7 o'clock today, an hour ago. This thing looks juicy here too, man. I mean, you got the setup, and you're right at the 50 EMA too. 12-hour looks beautiful. 12-hour looks very sexy on this bad boy GRT. I'm not going to lie. Let me do a fib too. Let's see. Guys, can we say, let me see. I don't think this is, oh my God, it's going to be. Oh my. Is it ever not? Is it ever not the 618? Every single alt pulled back to the 618. You can't make this shit up, man. And that's why I'm feeling kind of good too, man. You know, so like this low right here from the start of this pump to the high. Look where you got the bounce on GRT. And you got right off the previous high. And you got the W formation. Looks pretty, I say this looks good. You got to break this little short-term downtrend. But this one doesn't look too shabby, man. You still got a lot of liquidity below you, right? Obviously, like if this one does pull back, you really want to add right here right around 10 cents is where I'd look if this one really starts dumping, because then you take all these vectors. But on the 12-hour time frame, the hot pockets are everywhere. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. Man, what a day, man. What a day. What a freaking day. We're just bouncing off golden pockets left and right, bro. Yeah. They're literally bouncing off golden pockets left and right. XCN. XCN. What are you looking at, little XCN? Oh! 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 My...
XCN, please.
Is this legit?
AI done. China to go rocket bet Phil.
Rip to anyone that was long or short on that one. I guess this is a better chart without the wicks. Oh my God. That is quite unfortunate, man. Like this chart looks bearish as hell, bro. Like you broke the low. You literally broke the low, came down, back tested the low, and you're still dumping. Oh my Lord. Hey, maybe you'll get the 12-hour green dot. Maybe that'll save you, but like, shit, dude. Rip. You back tested the low and you just got sent back down to earth. Oh man, I don't think you got anything looking left. The only way you get bullish, man. In all seriousness here, in all seriousness, the only way you get bullish on this one is it turns into a deviation here, right? So I wouldn't get bullish unless this one gets back into the range. If it gets back up here, you hold as support, right? You play this as a deviation, okay. But like down here, Dan said, holy shit, this thing looks fucking terrible. Oh my God. Maybe it works out. Like maybe you'll get some like bullish divergence on the bigger time frames. I mean, you technically have daily bullish divergence, but like you technically got daily bullish divergence, right? You got 3 higher lows on the momentum, and you got 3 lower lows on price action. Technically speaking, you got some bullish dips, but this thing's been slow. I don't know if there's anything that caused this thing to dump like this, right? Dump 50% in the matter of the last 2 weeks. I don't know if there's some
Check
news or something, but
RTLAKA rocket pool.
brutal. All right, Bitcoin. Like I said, we're trying to hold this golden pocket. If this thing doesn't hold here in the short term, we are probably coming back down. Coming all the way back down to the bottom of the range, in my opinion. Let's see. Man, tell us. All right. Buy some blow and have a better day. Oh, man. That's funny, man. Wes said, all AI done, China to go. Vet, file, dot, and AR. Oh, Vet. I still like Vet. Vet pumped a lot, but on a pullback, yeah, sure. Vet could be one to look out for. As another one of those China narrative ones that's coming up in June. Where's VeChain? Where's VeChain on my list? Here it is. Here's Vet. Here's little old Vet. Oh, what do you know? Bounces off a golden pocket again. From the swing low to the swing high. Came down. And literally to the exact cents. The exact, I guess, the exactamundo 10th of a cent for VeChain, because it's a cent. You know, you got to say the 10th of a cent. Back test that 618 and they got to bounce too. So that one is pretty good as well. And this, you know, VeChain pumped, it got a big pump because, seriously, like recently got a big pump. But, you know, for this one, I'm looking over here and you still got some upside here. You didn't quite come up to these highs at 3.4. So this VeChain got a nice little momentum left in it. We'll see. We'll definitely see here on VeChain. You're back at resistance though. So this is your short-term resistance right here at these lows. So you're right at resistance. Is this the time I go long? No, I don't go long at resistance. But once again, you reclaim the lows. You look for the highs. But like right here, it ain't the spot. I look for, and same thing on Bitcoin. Same thing I'm looking for on Bitcoin. I long the lows on Bitcoin. I take profit. We come back down to those lows. I add to the position, right? So if VeChain comes back down to the golden pocket again, and then you build that bullish divergence at the golden pocket like this, then we play that rise to the upside. And this is the point you get in, right? So I think there's 2 points you can get in. You can get in here, or you can get in on your reclaim, retest. You can get in here, right? But not right here. Right here's a little shady. A little shady there for me. But I think you're going to come back down again anyway, so I think Bitcoin's going to come back down again, personally. You know, I could be wrong on that. And if Bitcoin just wants to pump up, by all means. But I still think Bitcoin comes and tests the lows again. Hopefully overnight. And then tomorrow, hopefully you get to move up. But it might not be that long, you know what I mean? The 10th of a cent. Max said coin gets absolutely wrecked. Jordan, look at bullish divergence. Yes, but here's what I'll say, man. Every coin looks wrecked at the low, man. Right? I'll always say this. Like, did Bitcoin look good right here, guys? And this is just a perfect example of what I mean. Okay? Did Bitcoin look bullish? Let's just do a quick example here. Okay? Did Bitcoin look bullish right here? You know what I mean? And you could say this chart looks almost the exact same. Let's do a quick replay. Did Bitcoin look bullish right here? Okay. Did this look bullish on Bitcoin? You know what I mean? Did the chart look bullish? Like, did you want to buy Bitcoin right here, right? Were you sitting right here and being like, dude, I want to buy some Bitcoin right freaking now? No, I mean, some people would. Some people would. But once again, like, this is why when the chart looks the most sketchy is actually when you want to look at some of your indicators and say, hey, man, do I have bullish divergence on this chart? You know? So like, you might look at this and go, wow, look at the Bitcoin. Is it dumping? It is so bearish right now. Look at the Bitcoin. It is at 16,300. It is bearish. Right? No, this looked like shit. This looked like shit, man.
Draw fibs and damn golden pocket anniversary for ADA.
Clint wants the golden pocket for ADA. But no, I mean, you had the bullish div on the weekly. Right? And it ended up playing back up to the upside, even though it looked like shit. Right? So it's kind of sometimes when the charts look the most bearish, or actually when they look the most bullish for upside. I don't know. That's my take though. Bitcoin, come on, Biddy, we want a little pump tonight. We want a little pump tonight, man. We want a little pump. We want a little pump. Clint coming in here saying, draw your fibs and your damn golden pocket sorcery for ADA. ADA never gonna move, bro. ADA's never gonna move, bro. Oh, come on, Becker. Do it to him. No, listen. Jordan's not doing TA for ADA. Guys, ADA's done. It's over. If you still own ADA and you think it's going back to $3, buy and sell it and buy a new coin, guys. ADA is done. Donezo. All right? Honestly, like, why do you still think ADA's going up? It hasn't moved in years, guys. In literally years. It's been in a straight downtrend. Let's go look at the chart real quick. Let's go look at Cardano for everyone here, right? Cardano is bearish as F, guys. Let's bring up the Cardano chart for all the Cardano virgins in the chat, because anyone who owns Cardano clearly has not gotten a nut off in their whole life. Let's see. Let's go look at ADA, right? Everyone's favorite coin on the daily. Dude, this thing just slowly bleeds out over time. There's no point in owning Cardano, guys. Buy any other altcoin. You'd be better off than owning this piece of shit, right? It doesn't even, what does this coin even do? Besides, you look at it and you jerk off to Charles Hoskinson while I'm banging your mom upstairs and you're jerking off to Charles Hoskinson. He says, oh, daps are coming, jerking off. Look at the chart, man. You're breaking trend on Cardano. It's over, guys. It's never going to... All right, let me be serious. I'm kidding, by the way, guys. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Cardano ain't a piece of shit. I still own Cardano. It's the best gainer. Well, one of the best gainers in the two last bull markets. Last bull market, everyone was shitting on it, and they ate their words. So I think Cardano will be fine. But in all seriousness, Cardano, okay, not my favorite. I'm gonna say it's not my favorite chart, but let's do a quick fibby, because Clint wants the fibby, man. If you look at the fibby, okay, Cardano has bounced up. I mean, if you take this peak here to this high, you are sitting in that golden pocket again. You actually did it. This actually wasn't the golden pocket, but you came back down, tapped it again. You actually made another higher low, right? So this chart looks, I mean, you got a low, okay, came up, made a higher high, made a higher low, made a higher high, made a higher low, made a higher high, made a higher low. So you still got the structure there.
Everybody
But you're flirting with it. You're flirting with breaking that structure pretty damn bad there. So this could turn into a big M formation here. It really could. The way I look at it is, let's go to the 12 hour. The 12 hour is about to print that green dot. I would like to see some bullish dip, but you don't got it really, because you got higher lows, lower lows. That doesn't get me pumped. That doesn't get me too pumped there. Not my favorite chart, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, because it just kind of looks like it's rounding out here. But, you know, obviously, how do we get out of that? Bitcoin gets a major pump and we start going to the moon. Let me zoom in a little bit here and see what we got cooking. Yeah, man. Nothing gets me super pumped on this. But, like, if I'm going to be thinking the same thing as my idea on Bitcoin, I'm going to be expecting that Cardano comes down, sweeps the lows again, like this, right? Just like it did here. You had a low, you came up, came back down, you swept the lows, you made bullish divergence on the 4 hour time frame, right? You swept the lows, made bullish div, and then you got the move back up to the upside. So something like this is what I'm looking for at support, right? You're at support. You got low, and you got low. We know on this channel, we don't get bearish at support. We do not get bearish at support. If you got bearish this weekend, you got slaughtered. You got literally ripped a new a-hole today. Okay? We do not get bearish at support. We get bearish at resistance. All right? Resistance. Say it with me. We get bullish at resistance, not support. All right? So if Cardano comes back down, we got to look for, you know, the move back to the upside. Obviously, if this breaks, we're done. It's going. You cut it. You cut that shit. But, you know, we do not get bullish or bearish at supportante. Okay? We got it. The bad news, both ETH and ADA suck. The good news, ADA holders can get their money back. That's a good one. That's a good one. Hey, don't make fun of my wife, man. Ethereum's great. No, but ADA, same thing. You're at previous support, flipping into resistance. You know, support, flipping into resistance here. Your hope is that this ends up turning into one like kind of big inverse head and shoulders. We got the left shoulder, you got the head, you got the right shoulder, bada bing, bada boom. We got our bottom formation. We come back into the range and we're looking juicy. That's kind of the hope. That's the kind of the bullish hopium here, you know, the very bullish hopium. Very, very bullish hopium. On a pullback, if you're interested in Cardano, let's just do a simply long-term fib, and I'd be looking to add. I don't think I'll be looking to add in Cardano, but if we do, I'd be looking at 30 cents if we get that 618 pullback on Cardano. Okay. Oh, Bitcoin's getting a little move to the upside. Can we see Bitcoin break out of this little short-term flag off the local golden pocket? Can we get a little pump? Let's go, man. Let's wake him up. Let's wake him up. Let's wake him up, man. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, baby. Give me that energy in the chat. Smack that like button, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. We're getting so close to 71K, man. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's get Bitcoin that juice. Let's get Bitcoin the juice. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get hype. Let's get hype. Let's get hype. We're waking up Asia right now. We need Bitcoin to break to the upside here. Hopefully. Does it really change anything? I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong and Bitcoin doesn't pull back and Bitcoin just goes, screw you, Jordan. You're not going to get that second leg of the W. I'm just going to pump to the upside. I know you want to long again from the lows, but you're being too greedy. I'm just going to pump up here again, and you're not going to get that long position to the upside. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they just pump it up to the upside and, I don't get to add on to this. But, hey, it is what it is. But we'll see. I'm still feeling like this is going to be a tough level to crack here. This 23.5 to 23.7 level is a tough cookie, right? I still think we find a little resistance here. If you want my honest and non-moon boy opinione. But I hope I'm wrong, right? The moon boy in me wants to say, Jordan, why you want to dump, man? Just say we gonna go up, Just say we gonna go up. I want gonna go up. Shit. I want gonna go up. Hold up. I am George. We're all George. Guys, don't listen to Jordan. I told you guys, we are going to 50K by March. And in my personal opinion, I think we could see that 100K level by September of 2023. I'm super, super bullish right now, guys. The institutions are accumulating. Every big company has bought Bitcoin, right? Apple's bought Bitcoin. Amazon's bought Bitcoin. Tesla's bought more Bitcoin. Actually, they sold most of their Bitcoin. Everyone's buying Bitcoin, guys, somehow, even though no one has it on their balance sheet. Everyone's buying Bitcoin, guys. So continue to DCA, continue to hodl, and we will go to 100K by March of 2023. All right? All right. Now let's do some Q&A. How about we prevent the Q&A? Let's do some Q&A. All right. The piss off the mess. Drew said I sold the bottom. Drew sold the bottom, man. Drew sold the bottom. I doubt you sold the bottom, Drew. I doubt you did, man. You are not that emotional. I doubt that you sold the bottom, my man. All right. If there's anyone that I didn't think sold the bottom, it would be Drew. It would probably be Drew. And I think I would say Wayne too. I don't think Wayne would sell the bottom. Wayne just seems like he's entrenched into Bitcoin. Wayne just seems like his whole family could be up to hostage, and he ain't selling his Bitcoin, right? Wayne just seems like he would never sell his Bitcoin, man. Like literally, anything could happen to him. Anyways, double down. I love when he sees a comment, he laughs. What's going on? Taking care of business every time. Let's see. You are bouncing off the local 618. It's the 5-minute time frame. I mean, it is what it is. Well, nice little. If you got it here, that's a nice little move there. If you got that. Let's see.
Jordan PLZ, marry my grandma.
Jordan, please marry my grandma. Please marry my grandma. No! I want nothing to do with my grandma. And listen, I don't want nothing to do with grandmas. You know why I want nothing to do with grandmas? Because all they ask me is this.
Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin?
And I don't want to know. Okay? We're at the high of this move. I don't want to be asking Jordan, how do I buy some Bitcoin? Okay? I want grandmas to ask me how to buy Bitcoin at the low, man.
Jordan.
But they only like to do it at the high.
Bitcoin?
It kills me. It kills me, man. No, I don't like to really talk about my family as far as buying and selling crypto, man. I actually don't even like to really talk to them about it, to be honest. I don't. Because I said that can only really bite you in the ass at the end of the day. All right, let's see. DXY coming down. S&P coming up a little bit on the futures. Nothing crazy. I wouldn't take anything from that until the morning. You know, I would only take something from the futures. Like if it was up like significantly going into like right now, if it was up like 0.5%, I'd say shit, man, that futures are coming up. They really ain't coming up that much to be like super excited. Same thing with the DXY. It's down 0.13%. It's actually a good amount for right now on the DXY. But the DXY at that 618 fib, man, right? So peak, everyone got super bearish on Friday, and it happened to be when the DXY got to the golden pocket and local resistance. Right, and when the S&P got to local support and the local golden pocket, it's kind of like oh, it always seems to happen that way, somehow, some way. So yeah, we're kind of chilling. We need a little more pump song, man. This is ridiculous. We need a little bit more hype in the chat, guys. Come on, man. Do we want to see Bitcoin go up this week, or do we want to see Bitcoin dump this week? Let me know in the chat. I think most of us. We want a little action this week, man. We want a little volatility. That's what we want. Let's freaking go, man. I'm hyped up right now. I am hyped the F up. And I'm ready to rock and roll. I don't know about you guys. I'm ready for this week, man. This is going to be an interesting week. This is going to be a very interesting week. There's not a lot of big news this week, though. Not a lot of big news this week. That's why I'm kind of pumped, right? So the market's kind of going to do what it wants to do. All right, any other alts? Anything really do anything right now? Not really. Most alts are kind of just chilling. Everything's pretty much slightly red or flat for the most part. Pump it, dump it. Like and subscribe. Thank you for the shout out, Denise. Mr. Hart said VIX has me a bit worried. Yeah, the VIX is low. That's definitely one thing we have to keep an eye on, you know? Come on, baby. Pump it for grams, baby. She just bought a ton of Bitcoin.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Let's go, man. We're trying to get a little hype. It's not really working. It is Sunday night, but sometimes I always forget it's the weekend. Like, can we really expect a huge move on the weekend? Let's see. What's this? What the heck? Oh, this scared the shit out of me, man. I was like, bro. Oh my God, this scared the shit out of me, man. Holy shit, guys. You guys remember why the chart was like this? Oh my God, is that a freaking... I was like, dude, what the hell? Did we just get a massive dump? Oh, I forgot that I put the replay on the weekly chart, and I looked like Bitcoin's at 16.3. What the hell? I was looking at the chat for 5 minutes. We got a massive dump? Bro. Holy shit. I gotta remember not to keep the replay on, man. Holy guacamole. Holy guac. I was like, dude, but do we just get a massive dump? Holy shit. Oh, God. All right. I was like, dude, what the hell? My grandma mirrors don't lie. My grandma mirrors don't lie, man. Bob's mirrors don't lie. Everyone's mirrors don't lie. We all cashed out while you were reading the chat. Oh, shit. Shit. I forgot I put the replay on. That was actually kind of I actually believed it for a second. That's what's kind of sad actually about that. That's kind of sad. All right. Let's see. Mr. Hart said UST dominance. Let's look at USDT dominance. USDT dominance. That's a good one to look at here. Let me get rid of the Bitcoin dominance chart. And let's look at USDT dominance. I have it in here somewhere. Let's see what we got. Here it is. What's this one doing, man? This one's kind of just... Interesting chart here. I would say, you know, if I was to look at this chart, completely unbiased, okay? Because sometimes I can be a little biased. I know I can. But if I was to look at this chart completely unbiased, okay? The first thing I would just say, okay, you did have an uptrend that you did break, okay? You have an uptrend that you did break, but I'm looking at the daily time frame, right? And this is just me completely unbiased. I would say that I see you had daily bullish divergence, okay? But like you had the lower lows and you had the higher lows on USDT dominance. If you guys don't know what this is, when this goes up, Bitcoin goes down, right? Because that means people are moving money out of Bitcoin into, you know, Tether or a stable coin, right? So lower lows, higher lows. I would say this looks bullish, but you could argue that this already played out. You could argue this was the move. You know what I mean? 100x max bid. You know, so the question is, let me do a fib here. Let me do a fib. This one broke the golden, actually broke the golden pocket there. Actually broke the local golden pocket. Interesting. Yeah, I'm assuming this is the 786 though. Let me just add the 786. The 786 is, yeah, you bounce off the 786. But you find a resistance now at this previous low. Right here. Right? So like, I get, this is a tough one, right? Is this move over on USDT dominance? 12 hours pitting a red dot. No bearish divergence. I would like to see some bearish divergence to be super bearish here. No bearish divs though. This one's tough, man. You're kind of just in a range. You're kind of just in a range. I would say overall the trend looks bearish though because you did break down. But this was a tough one to call, man. This one's tough. Yeah. Let's see. Charts whack with BUSD death in play. Let's see. Looks like you got to 70K before BTC. Let's go, man. Yeah, remember back in the days, the subscribers were matching Bitcoin head to head. I remember those days. It was like, that was like in the bull market where it was like, okay, Bitcoin was at 30K, subscribers were at 30K, right? It's like every single time, man. That was cool back in the day. It was like going up at the exact same pace. Literally the exact same pace. Now Bitcoin took a major dump to the downside, and the bear market has us chilling here. You know, I think we went up at like, I think at the start of the bear market we were at like 60K. Now we're at like close to 71 bear market times. But what I'll say is this. Hopefully that Bitcoin catches back up, right? The bear market's like, whoop, and Bitcoin catches back up. Bitcoin's still getting a slight push to the upside here. I wouldn't say I'm completely sold on this bad boy, but I could just be biased wanting a short-term dump to the downside. I could just be slightly biased towards that too. I remember Psycho Pearl said, rip 2 hours long, and right now, yeah, this is not the time to long right here. This is definitely not the time to long. This, if anything, this is the, I'm going to say, I mean, if anything, this is definitely the time to look for short positions, or I would be looking for short positions in this red box, right? I wouldn't be looking for longs here. I would only look for longs if Bitcoin came back down, right? And I would either look for a long at this golden pocket here, right? So if Bitcoin came back to like to 23,086, I'd look for a long there. If that broke, okay, we regroup, and then we look for Bitcoin to come back down here, right? Find some type of bullish divergence with the lower low, right? And this comes like this, whoop, comes and make a higher low, right? And then we play this to the upside. That's the only time I'm looking for longs right here. But right here, I mean, maybe it works out for you, but like risk reward, not right here, not right here. Let's see. We're able to get a chat in Edgewise when Bitcoin hits 6 figures. I can't imagine, man. I mean, I remember the chat used to go freaking nuts back in the days. The chat used to move so fast. I had to put slow mode on like 30 seconds. It was ridiculous. Listen to Alpi. He's a finance genius. Always long. I mean, let's be honest though. In the history of the stock market, in the history of Bitcoin, you actually have been better off always buying, right? I mean, in the history. Maybe that changes at some point. Maybe you go through this one long period of like the 70s where nothing happens for like 10 years. And then maybe you're wrong. But I mean, throughout the history of Bitcoin and the history of the stock market, if you bought and held, that's been the move. You know, obviously you'll have years where things go down a lot, but like that's been the move. In theory, yes. But there's always that chance for like something breaks at some point, and then you get to that one time where like everything comes 90%. And you're just like, fuck, man, fuck. You know, there's always that chance at some point. Always that chance. BTC will pump for grandma. Don't worry. I'm trying to get the pump for grandma, man. The measure move out of this little bull flag. I'm not a big fan of measure moves. I've always said that, right? But I know some of you guys like the measure move patterns, whatever. I'm not a big pattern guy, really. Only the wedges, man. I only trust the wedges. Why? Because they work 69% of the time. Every other pattern's kind of like just whatever. But like this one would have a measure move back at the highs. This is what it is. For wherever that's worth for you. You know, whatever you want to take it as worth there. You know, let's see what else you guys said in here. Eric Twist said, "Love you, Jordy. What's going on? What's going on, Eric Twist?" Shout out to Eric. I haven't seen you in a while, man. Or maybe I'm just blind. Sometimes I'm just blind. Sometimes I'm kind of like Mike, bro. You know, I'm staring at the chart and I'm just like, John, who's in the chat? Oh my God, I haven't seen any of you guys in years. Holy shit, Wayne, I haven't seen you in years in the chat. Bathwater, I've never seen you in the chat. Mike, never seen you. Clint, never seen you. Where you guys been? Shit. Oh my God, who was in the chat? Where's Dale? I haven't seen Dale in years. I haven't seen Dale since my 20th birthday back in 1968. Like an old man. Look at the chat. I haven't seen anyone in years. Come on, corn. Come on, Mosh. Pump up the corn. Pump up the corn. Sometimes she probably looks at me and do like, what the hell is he doing? She has to put up with me yelling. Imagine the neighbor that's downstairs hitting the ceiling. Maya's sitting over here. She's just banging. And she's probably just banging the broom on the ceiling in her head. Listen to having me freaking yell every day. Holy shit. They're just trapping longs and stopping out shorts. False move beginning of the week as usual. Could be. Yeah, Mr. Hart, I'm not sold on this move up here. I think you do get another move to the downside. If you even want to get a move to the upside. I think you retest these lows again. That's my take. But you know, like you said, you can't always get what you want. I may just be looking for the lows because that's what I want. You know? But I've also be cool if we get a pump up here. You know, either way. I'd like to get a move back down to here again. But I might not get it. You know, I might not get it, and we'll just have to ride it back up. You know, like Donkey Kong back to the upside. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm one of those guys right now who wants it to go down. You know, you did break a trend for BTC, right? So this little short-term trend, you did break this little short-term trend to the upside. It's kind of like ETH. It had that kind of wedge formation. It's I don't like it really on Bitcoin, but the last dip you had, when you did break this little short-term trend, you were off to the races back to the highs. And I'm not going to say it's going to be the same damn thing this time, man. It's a trend line, whatever. But, you know, once you did break this like overall trend, you did come back up, right? You broke this overall trend, even though this one's a little bit more steeper. Will you see the move back up? Time will tell, man. Time will freaking tell. We don't know. We don't know. Bonky bong. I'm a newbie. Just started trading 2 months ago. Jim, shout out to Jim, man. He started trading 2 months ago. Man. Shout out to you, dude. Shout out to you. Did you use Bybit? Did you sign up with Bybit? I gotta start shilling Bybit, man. I gotta start shilling Bybit, bro. You know, being like Carl the Moon. What time is it? 8:52? It's been a nice stream here today, guys. It's been a nice stream today. I like today's stream. We talked about a lot about golden pockets. We talked about a lot of these altcoins came back to fantastic levels on the chart. It's been pretty good. Not a lot of big movements here, but it's been pretty good, dude. I like where we're at in the overall trend. Really, guys, what you need to watch this week, and I'm serious, like Bitcoin's cool. And Bitcoin, I think, will continue to outpace the stock market. I continue to say this, guys. The Bitcoin versus SPX, okay, is bullish as hell. Okay. I will continue to hype up Bitcoin against the SPX. Bitcoin versus the SPX is bullish as a mother trucker. All right. And we will continue to look at this as a perfect retest of these highs, by the way. I still think Bitcoin continues to outpace the SPX, right? Which is why, like, it's so important to watch the S&P, right? Because it's at such a big level this week. I know it's boring to talk about the stock market, right? We don't want to talk about the stock market. We want to talk about crypto. But this is such a big level, man. The downtrend of resistance, all-time high. It's coming down like this, okay? You're literally tapped that last Friday at the golden pocket. Like, this is such a big make or break. You got the bullish megaphone pattern, but you need to bounce off here, right? Literally a fractal of this move on the daily, on the smaller term time frames at support. Man, we don't want this to break back into here, guys. And I'll say this, like, if the S&P starts breaking back into here, Bitcoin's probably gonna go lower, right? So we got to watch this very, very carefully this week. Very, very carefully. But we are at a major level. It's the same thing on the DXY at a massive level. Okay, you could probably get rid of this wedge, honestly, right? We don't really need that, but at a massive golden pocket zone, massive resistance, previous support, previous resistance point. Like, this is a big, big point. DXY breaks this, it's probably shooting all the way up to 107. Bitcoin's probably going lower, right? So this is do or die time, right? I'm not going to be bearish because the DXY is at resistance, S&P's at support, Bitcoin at support. But if these levels start to break, might be looking a little shady in the short term, right? So, man, excited for this week, bro. Either way, I'm excited for this freaking week. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's see. Let's see. What do you think on Rose? Rose. Let's look at Rose real quick. Shout out to Caden in the chat. Let's look at Rose real quick for my guy Caden in the chat, man. Because he nicely put in there. He said he wasn't that guy who came in the chat and said, "You never look at my altcoin. Why are you ignoring me?" He said it nicely in the chat, you know? And that's why I appreciate Caden. I appreciate you, Caden. I do. You didn't came in here, Jordan, you never look at Gala. If you look at this, right? Dude, in hindsight, right? This was such a good play right here. I love looking back at some of the things in hindsight, right? I mean, I'm not going to talk about hindsight TA, but just like a quick example, right? When you ever see these major lows, okay, and then you deviate that low and you come back in above those previous lows, that's one of the best setups in the world. You usually see that move back up to the top of the range, and you're seeing that on Rose. Let me actually, but you know, just a quick little example on that. But shorter term, where we at? Back to 30 and 50 EMAs, cool. I like it. Daily starting to ride back up. Let me see what we're looking at. Let me do a quick fib from the start of this pump to the highs at the golden pocket. What do you know? I would have liked if you held above this high here. But I continue to say, like, these 12-hour time frames don't look too shabby. Definitely don't look too shabby here. But like I said, like the failure to stay above this level was a little bit interesting, right? I would have liked, because you got resistance, deviated the high and came back in. So it's like the opposite we just talked about in the daily. So, you know, this one arose, you're at the golden pocket, but actually, I actually don't like this. This one I actually don't love. I think this one comes down a little bit lower at the very least, 5.9, because you deviated the highs and then you came back in to the range. But you got the 12-hour green dot, you know? It's gonna follow BTC to keep it 100, but this is not my favorite chart. Like, this one doesn't get me hyped to the point where I'm like, bro, I need some Rose, you know? Oh, I could be wrong. I'm wrong all the time, you know? I'm wrong like 50% of the time. The key is be right 50% of the time, but cut your losses smaller and cut your wins bigger, right? Everyone thinks you got to win 100% of the time, man. You don't have to be right 100% of the time. Be right. You could be right 30% of the time and still make money. You just got to make your wins bigger than your losses. That's it. That's it. But yeah, I think this one comes a little bit lower. I don't like the little deviation, high, kind of shiznap. But Bitcoin's still kind of squeezing up here. Just taking out the shorts, man. The shorts got absolutely... The bottom shorts, man, dude, we'll make this a lesson for you. Even if you're bearish, guys, I want this to be a lesson for you today, okay? Even if you're feeling bearish, never short support, man. Shorts got destroyed. Who the hell was shorting right here, bro? Like,
Stupid.
make this be a lesson. You can think the trend is bearish, but you're always going to get retraces. If you really want to short, now's the time, right? Now's the time. If you really want to short, now's the freaking time. You know, not here. Wait for the retrace, right? So if you're bearish, okay, you're feeling bearish. You think Bitcoin's going back to 14K. Play the retraces, right? You come back up, you play the retrace, then you short. You come back down, play the retrace, then you short. Come back down, you play the retrace, then you short. Don't short the lows, man. Shit, I was looking at Coin Analyze today, and I was seeing all these shorts open up at the low. I was like, dude, what the hell? How are these people going short at the low, bro? I don't know. It is what it is. But now, I mean, dude, if you're gonna go short, you know, now in theory would be the time if I was looking for one. But I'm currently streaming, so I'm not looking for one personally. And to be quite faint, I still think Bitcoin's in an uptrend. So I really am not interested in massive shorts at the moment. Still looking for longs at key support levels. 50% is believing. 50% is believing. Is always like it. Go ahead and revenge short. Get the squeeze again. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, my friend. I ain't shorting. I'm not personally shorting. I ain't long in here either. It's one of those things. Anyways, guys, what we got? Any guys say anything? I think we got everyone in here, dude. You know, everyone panic. ADA's going to 0.
Everybody panic. We're going to 0.
Shout out to everyone. How many peeps do we have in here tonight, guys? How many peeps do we have in here tonight? Let's see who we got in here tonight. Let's see. On a beautiful Sunday night. Who we got in here? Let's see who we got in here today. We had died off a little bit here. We had we had about 900 peeps in here tonight on a Sunday night. Appreciate everyone being in here, man. 381 likes. Can we get over the 400 like counter? Okay, and get to 500 before the stream ends. Let's get it, man. If you're not subscribed to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe to the stream and hit that alert button, man. I always say like this. Sometimes you guys don't know when I'm going live. Sometimes I'll go live like a madman, you know? So hit that alert button next to the subscribe button so we can get busy in this bitch. Bitcoin getting a little move up here, 23,558. Can we retest the highs? I'm kind of stay on here because like Bitcoin's kind of creeping up to the highs slowly, like a little inchworm. It's coming up like a little inchworm, my man, you know? Slowly but surely. All is well. Leroy. Love it, man. I love when everyone's doing well, bro. I troll the bears, but I really don't want to see them get wrecked, man. I really don't. I want to see everyone win, right? I want to see the bears short resistance, and I want to see the bulls long support, right? That's really what I want to see. That's really what I want to see at the end of the day here, you know? That's really what I want to see. Let's see. If Bitcoin does get a move up, like let's do a little pretend. Bitcoin does get a move up. Where are we looking? Where are we searching for right now? If Bitcoin does get that move to the upside, let's kind of do the opposite. So you obviously got this level here. Let me get rid of this red box and let me get rid of this line. This here, right? So the 30 and 50 EMA is coming in right here. The 4-hour trends, always tough to break these 4-hour trends. Last time you kind of struggled with it a little bit here, and then when you got back above, you kind of went to the moon. But like this is a tough spot, and you got this previous support now flipping as resistance too. So right here, like 23,705, tough level here. If you break that, we got the previous highs on the daily coming in at, let me actually bring this up slightly here. Right here at 24,267, right? That's the level I look at. And I think that's going to be the golden pocket. Let me see. Something tells me there's going to be some confluence there. So the golden pocket comes in slightly above that at 24,342. So this zone right here, if Bitcoin continues to squeeze, this zone right here could be a decent short area right here between that previous daily high and this 618 fib right there. Could be an interesting point if you're looking for a move back to the downside for Bitcoin. Me personally, I'm looking at this vector candle right here, and I'd be very careful with shorts. I would say that. Make sure you got a stop loss, because I'm still looking at this damn vector candle up here, and something tells me, man. You guys know I've been saying this like crazy. My overall thought process of the market is you still got this big daily vector candle at the highs from this swing low to this swing high to swing low. Look at these levels. So you got this wick low right here at 26,585, and you got the big local golden pocket right here at 26K. Something tells me, and you guys know I've been saying this for weeks now, that all the people who went short at 25.2, that was so easy, man. That was so easy. Shout out to everyone who did, man.
Strap up. We're
Shout out
going to the
everyone who did,
moon.
but you're gonna tell me they hit that same level twice. They don't do a stop hunt rise above that level to take out all those shorts. You got to tell me that. I just don't believe it. That's too easy, man. To me, get everyone bullish above, break this above 26K. Get everyone super bullish, break the previous highs, get retail to FOMO in, right? Take out all those shorts who were short from 23, basically below 25.2. Take them all out, hit their stops, and then maybe you could see that, another little drop. Get everyone scared again, right? I don't know, man. I think stopping here right at 25.2 to the exact dollar twice, that's too easy, man. That's too easy. That's too easy, bro. That's just my take, right? And I'm not saying we're going to the moon like we just go, what? I think more than likely you come up and tag this, get everyone bullish, and then you come back down. It's too easy, man. Pay yourselves. He said, pay yourselves. What's Bitcoin doing? Oh, Bitcoin's coming back to the highs. Be careful here, guys. Obviously, right, it's exciting. Bitcoin's coming back up to the highs. Let's see what we got. If we break the highs, we'll play a little pump song tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Hit that like button. Let's go. Let's get to 500 likes. Let's get everyone back in here. 23,630. Let's go, man. Let's go. But yeah, that's my daily thought process, guys, is this local golden pocket just looks so juicy with this wick right here from May at 26.5 at 600. Looks so juicy there, dude. Oh my God, we broke. Too easy. George Banter. Oh no, everyone's got their own style, man. Everyone's got their own style. Everyone's great for a different reason, I like to, you guys know me. I like to have a little fun. I like to poke a little fun. It's all in good nature, but everyone has a good show, man. Everyone has a good show on crypto. Everyone has their own style, and everyone kills it, man. Everyone kills it. Except Carl the Moon. There's 2-minute videos. All right. Come on, BTC. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Give us a little juice. I think we need to pump up Bitcoin right now. We need to pump up Bitcoin right freaking now. Let's get it, man. On this beautiful, beautiful night. All right, we're getting a little rejection. Right off that level we posted, actually. Which was the level of 23,637, which was, I believe, yeah, the hourly close lows from looking left. So we're finding a little rejection there again at the highs. Can we get a bounce back up? Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get a little bounce back up tonight. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Vikings, we are getting a rejection at the highs. This bear wall is very strong. But the more we tap it, the more likely it is to break, as do they say. Let's send the trolls. Send the bulls. And let's send the wizards. We will take the bears. I didn't say that. Dan, that's funny. How many guys just went long there? They are going to get ripped. Oh, dude, so many people went long right here. You can see it in the vector candle, bro. So many people went long right there, dude. Let's go! Come on! And we got rejected. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. And we lost the battle, but we not lose the war. Alright, enough Viking. The sheep are running scared again, said Jack. Shout out to Jack Schrader, man. Hope everything's doing well, man. You've been watching the stream for quite a bit, dude. John said max long full bank account. You know what it is. Yeah, you got a high volume coming in right at the highs here, which means a lot of peeps just went long at the highs. Guys, come on. We don't go long at the highs. You gotta. I know, like, everyone wants to do it, right? No matter how like disciplined you are, your mind wants you to FOMO at the highs, right? You could be the best trader in the world, but there's always that little sense that tells you, hey, go long at the highs, right? It's always there. You can't get rid of it. It's always there. You got to fight that shit. You got to fight that shit, man. Dude, you know how many people would just be successful if they just switched their mindset and bought when there's peak fear and you're at a support, and you sold when there's peak euphoria at resistance? Just that one skill alone. Just that. Like, people make this so difficult. Just that one skill alone of buying support, selling resistance, instead of doing the opposite like most people do. Literally, that's all you have to do. Now, there's all these indicators and stuff that can help you, but really all it comes down to is buying support, shorting resistance. I mean, really, we make it that difficult. We do. And it's like, it comes to a support, you're like, bro, I'm feeling really bearish, bro. Right? You come to resistance, I'm feeling euphoric. We're going to the moon, right? It always gets to you. Changing sides with every price move. I'm just trolling, man. I'm just having fun. my thought process hasn't changed. I still think we're gonna come down. Damn, down here. We come back up. We take the highs, right? What happens from here? I have no clue. Honestly, I have no clue what happens when we do this. I think it depends on what the S&P is doing. If the S&P is still struggling, right? If the S&P is going sideways, I think maybe you see Bitcoin come up. If the S&P breaks support, I mean, you probably don't continue up here and you probably continue down, right? But I do think you tag these highs. One, I think you come down first. Two, I think you come up here. Three, depends on the S&P, I think. Depends on this bad boy and what it does this week. You know, if the S&P starts doing this, right? Even if it just goes sideways, just like does this, Bitcoin would probably go back up 25K, right? If the S&P does this, which I expect off a golden pocket. It's not just going to rip through, right? Even if you get a little bounce. If the S&P does this, or if the S&P does this, you get a little bounce, right? You hold, you try to come up, and it just goes, Bitcoin probably, right, does this scenario where you pump up and you dump, right? If the S&P does this, right, just kind of goes sideways, right? We talked about the Bitcoin versus the S&P. It's bullish, which means even if the S&P goes sideways, Bitcoin can still go up. You know, so we got to watch that very, very carefully. Very, very carefully. Whenever my kid asks for help with math, I just told him to buy support and sell resistance. It's facts, dude. What if I bought at the lows because I was bored? That's even better, man. I'm gonna buy because I'm bored. You're a stud. You're a stud if you did that. You're a stud if you did that. Like, guys, when you're bored, would you rather buy when you're bored or sell when you're bored? I think most people would rather sell when they're bored. Sometimes I'm the same way, right? If you have an altcoin that's doing nothing, right, and the rest of the market's either moving or whatever, and you have an altcoin that's just doing this, you have a tendency to want to sell out of that bad boy, you know? At least I do sometimes. I'm like, dude, the rest of the market's like up 10%. My altcoin's up 1%. Like, this thing's a piece of shit. It's probably how XRP holders feel, like, consistently.
Bitcoin
you know? But, all right. Anyways, guys, I'm done trolling. I'm done trolling the XRPers. They have had enough XRP trolls for today. I'm out of here, guys. Have a fantastic night. We've been live for like 2 hours and 20 minutes here, so we've killed it. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. I do stream in the morning, so make sure you guys are there. Join the Discord. Links in the description down below. If you guys want to trade, got some links in the description. If you guys want to trade, it helps out the channel. I told myself I got to do a little shilling. You know, it is what it is. Use the links down below if you guys want to trade. It does help out the channel. But anyways, I'm out of here. Peace out. See you guys at 8 a.m. Smack that alert button next to the subscribe button, man. Do it. Do it. I'm telling you right now. I'm out. Peace. We'll get a little one of these going on. A little China hip hop traditional. That's what the song's called. China hip hop traditional. Here we go. I'm out. Peace. Later.